looks like we're um looks like we're live. Look at that. All right. Let me just drop a line that this is what I'm doing. I want to thank everybody who is choosing to watch and oops, clicked the wrong thing. So tonight we will be playing The Wolf Among Us, and not the entire game, because there's tons of people that are doing that already, and I don't think that's really what people are interested in. Um, Mostly people are interested in different endings and stuff. So I dressed appropriately. I got a cute little hat here. This is a actual smoking jacket. Um, ooh, look at it. Anyways, the hat's not fitting appropriately because of the headset. Sorry. But I have my Malkavian pen and my Star Trek Voyager / Deep Space Nine, DDD, and of course, Bone Daddy. You know, I'm wearing stuff that I think is thematically appropriate, costume-wise, for this. Alright, so let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is shut all this down. Okay. Well, I'm double tapping the home button. Xbox snap. It's not snapping. What's happening here? Xbox, go home. Well, that was interesting. For some reason, it didn't like my controller. So, I hope everybody can hear me okay. If I duck off the screen, it's because I am imbibing a fluid that I do not wish to give free advertising for. Seems fair, right? Okay, so this is totally my first playthrough of this entire game. We'll just kind of go show you exactly. Notice certain choices you make prevent you from discovering certain fables and certain things you find, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so that's just showing I haven't quite done 5 yet. And I think it's good to go over the choices that I made so you understand what kind of character I've been playing this entire time. So I gave Faith money. I lied to Beast, you know, because he's a dick. You know, I wanted to help Toad because that seemed like an important story. Unfortunately, I didn't let Jerkface survive. I mean, he seemed like a jerkface. Everybody seems like a jerkface in this game. Of course, I wanted to accuse, you know, the pirate-sounding guy. Didn't really ever think it was the huntsman, even from the beginning. It just didn't make sense. And generally, pimps don't kill, so, you know. Of course, you know, you hire one of the D's, one of the Tweedles, because they're dicks, and the woodsman's just a lonely pervert. Crane, I knew something was off about him. I couldn't quite place my finger on it, so there's that. And Yeah, you know, strong arm murder suspect. A bunch of people are showing up dead. Yes, women, you know, Snow wanted to prove she could be a leader and stuff, so of course, you know, she's coming with me. She has to see how this stuff's done. I didn't hit Georgie because at this point I had been playing the character, uh, the, you know, trying to show up for Snow a little bit. um, of course, I carried that on. I didn't punch Beast, and I did not interrupt Snow's eulogy. And, you know, I wanted to check out Lily and see what was going on with them. And the dialogue she gives is, it's touching. I liked it. I feel trapped into giving Flycatcher a job. I should have just told him to fuck off. Um, I feel burning the tree would have been the wrong move. I don't know. Of course, I'm not killing people. I'm trying to prevent that because I'm actually looking for murderers. And it just wouldn't make sense if the guy looking for murderers was just indiscriminately murdering. Plus, who actually killed the girls? Not exactly sure yet. Thinking it might have been Bloody Mary, though, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't want to send Colin to the farm. We all have that friend that just wants to chill and hang out and shoot the shit. Yeah, of course I did try to remove her ribbon. I suspected that earlier in the game when the words they used, these lips are sealed. Um, I knew it had to be something that they were wearing, and they all seemed to have the ribbon. And the head being removed is probably what happens when the ribbon's removed. So somebody, knowing this, is removing the ribbons from these girls. Guessing. I avoided all spoilers on this game because I knew eventually I would play it. I went to the cut above first because that seemed like the most solid lead from Beast. Now I know that isn't the most solid lead, but it was some good info. Of course, I'm not sending Toad to the farm if I'm not sending my boy to it. And, you know, of course, Big B's just gonna light a cigarette when he sees somebody like the Crooked Man. So, there we go. We're all caught up. Okay, I'm gonna duck off screen here for a sec. Oh. And it's the bad kind. Oh, and that's a bad miss. For those of you who like David Mitchell and Robert Webb, you know, you take a sip of beer or whatever and get into the microphone and go, and that's a bad miss. Meh. So, here we go. Okay, let's do this.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
I just don't know what Bigby's doing. If he cares about it. If he even gives a shit.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, You're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
So I like that it just takes you into the story after the recap, instead of making you play a little bit and then getting the intro sequence. That's nice. I don't remember getting this excited about The Walking Dead. I played that on my 360, and I liked it so much ultimately that I got the 400 Days Later. But it took me a while to get into it. This I instantly got into.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures.
Just what are you talking about?
I've just been left in relative peace, I think puts it best. Allowed to live my own way. What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
It's interesting how they made the Jersey Devil look.
For the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes? Some allotment of evidence. A witness, perhaps. Hmm? I thought not, but that's okay. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said,